For this question, we want to know what the probability is of selecting an individual who uses electronic devices more than 12 hours a day. Again, start by writing down what we know. We know that the mean hours is 7.5 and that the standard deviation is 2.5. This is very similar to what we've been doing before. We're looking for the probability of selecting an individual who uses devices more than 12 hours a day. If we do our rough draft, we know the average is given with 7.5, and we're looking for 12. So in this case, again, we're looking for everybody in the tail, very similar to the previous question. Now we calculate the z-score. So that's exactly the same thing that we did for the previous problems. X we know is 12 minus 7.5 over 2.5. And here we get a z-score of 1.80. Now we are looking up the z-score of 180 right there. And remember again, we are looking for this area right here. So in the tail, proportion in tail right there. And for 1.8, this is going to be 0.0359. So for A, the probability of selecting an individual who uses electronic devices more than 12 hours a day is 0.0359. B now is going to be a little bit different. So here we're looking for the proportion of 8 to 18-year-old Americans who spend between 5 and 10 hours per day. So we're looking for people, so those are the people, right, X, that spend between 5 hours and 10 hours a day. So if we do the rough draft, we know that the average is still 7.5, right? That's what's given up here. And we know that 5 is over here. And we know that 10 is larger than 7.5, so it's over here. So now we're looking for all of those people that are in between here, right? Between 5 and 10 hours a day. So now we have to get two different Z's. We have to get a Z of 5. So again, we know that is 5 minus the mean over the standard deviation. In this case, we get a -1 z-score, and then the z-score for the value of 10 is x minus, this is 10 minus the mean 7.5 over the standard deviation of 2.5, and that's going to be +1. Now we have to look up the z-score of 1, and it doesn't matter, remember, if it's positive or negative, we just have to get the z-score for 1, which is the first one up here. The circling doesn't work very well. So the z-score of 1 is right here, right? And now we are looking for the proportion between the mean and z, right? So we're looking for, this is the mean, and this is the z-score of +1, and this is the z-score of -1, right? This is the z-score of -1. So now we're looking for the body between the mean and the z-score, both times for 1. This is how you read it. So the proportion between mean and z, and we see that that is 0.3413. The proportion in each of those right here, between the mean and the z here, and the mean and the Z right here is each 3,413.343. So we have to add those together in order to get both of them, right? So that's going to be 6,826. So this entire area here is 0.6826. Each of those areas, right, between the mean and the Z, so each of those, each half is 0.3413. So the answer is the proportion of 8 to 18-year-old Americans who spent between 5 and 10 hours per day using electronic devices is 0.6826.